Welcome to the 2025 release Wave 1. What's new in financial reporting? This part is for users of reports. We're going to talk about 4 things that you get: a slimmer user interface, accounting format for negative numbers, portrait mode for PDF, and finally Excel layouts. So let's dive into it in Business Central. You get to financial reporting from your role center in many ways. I just use the financial reporting link here. And you notice a few things on this page compared to previous editions. First is there's now an internal description. You can see here the income statement has an internal description. This is the thing we use for audit purposes. And the prior version had a description here. This is now called display title because the display title is the one used when viewing the report and when exporting to PDF. Let's dive into the income statement here and just go to the view mode of the report. The first thing you notice is that this title is now a little bit slimmer or better. It has the display title of the report that was before shown here, so that gives you a little bit more space on your screen. If I hide all the options, you note that there is an introductory and a closing paragraph shown here. This is the report author that has put in a text like, this is a preliminary edition of the statement, and for closing paragraph, it's something about the Joe's Honest Auditing is auditing this. So that's something new, but not something you really set as a user. It's just the report author who defines this. If you want to have this even more slim, you can use personalization to hide the row number because this is just coming from the row definition and maybe we don't really care about that. So this is, I think, as slim as we can get to the report when you are in view mode. Now, the agenda mentioned something about accounting formats for negative numbers. So here we just use a minus sign, but if you show all options, you can see a new option here, negative amount format. If I choose instead of minus sign parentheses, you can see that this is then showing negative numbers using that notation. And this is not only when you view the report. If we choose export to Excel or print and print it to PDF, let's just preview the report here. You notice that that accounting format is being set right there. So you can see the parentheses here. And also you can see this intro and closing paragraphs on the page. This PDF is in landscape mode. It's been like that forever in this feature. As a new thing, we also added portrait mode. If your report is more geared towards that, you can get your report showing up like that. All right. Now we are here in export to Excel. These 2 actions are the older way of doing Excel templates. So this is where you get a template. This is where you upload it and update it with data. As a new thing here in this wave, we added something we call Excel layouts. So you notice a new action here, open using layout. And there's also a new thing here called default Excel layouts. Now, how do we set an Excel layout on a financial report? Well, you go to definitions and choose this new action here, Excel layouts. And this allows me simply to say, maybe I would want to say my fiscal year 25 as my code, and this is my fiscal 2025 Excel template or Excel report for the income statement. I can also choose which file name I want. Maybe I want fiscal 25 income statement. Okay, so now I'm ready to export this to Excel. And this will just give me a template. You can see the file name is matching this. Open this Excel file here. This is just the data. So typically I would hide this and do my actual report in a different worksheet. So let me just show you real quick. Income statement. I'll maybe put this as a title with a larger font. And then I want to refer to this part, or this part of the report. So let me just do that. So let's equal this part here. And then I want to drag this down here and drag it all the way down here. Let me just give this a little bit more space. And finally, maybe I want to do some formatting here, here, and maybe my income here. I probably also want to format my zeros. There are multiple ways you can do that, either with conditional formatting or simply remove the zeros from the worksheet. But this is not an Excel video. This is about financial reporting. I'm sure you can do that. Finally, I want to just put the income statement here as my worksheet name, and I want to hide my data tab here. I don't need to show this. So this is our Excel layout. I'll save this for now and go back to Business Central. So back on my financial report Excel layouts page, I will import my Excel workbook here and just open this. And now it's imported into Business Central. I can have multiple of these, so maybe I could also have a fiscal year 26. That would be a new version, and give that another file name, and I could upload that as well. So I can have as many of these as I want, and I can simply run my Excel layouts directly from here. So in case I want to do the first one here and choose export and run, I can do that. And then I will run the report now with the recent data. But in Business Central, back on the financial reporting page, I might want to pick one of these as my default layout. So that's what this default Excel layout is for. And I'll just choose my fiscal year 25 layout here. And when I do that, or when I have done that, my Open in Excel using layout will choose the default layout. So now I can simply run my report here directly from the page, where I don't have to upload it again. I can just have my Excel layout present in Business Central, and I can share this between the users of the report. That's it for the user part of financial reporting changes.